Detroit Den family, Detroit Lions fans, welcome back. Steve here. Got our game day episode. Tomorrow, you guys know what the deal is tomorrow. Rams, Stafford, boys are coming to town. They're looking to end our season. It's going to be a damn good game. 8 o'clock prime time. Can't wait. I'll be there. The crowd's going to be crazy. Get there early, get up there, have a few drinks, be safe, be responsible. Also, man, I hope some of you guys are weathering out this storm that we've had the last 24 hours or so, man. It's been pretty brutal out there. It's cold. The roads were really bad last night. Hopefully everyone's staying safe. But hit that subscribe button for me. Let's talk a little Detroit Lions football. I'm not going to beat up the narrative, man. You guys know the deal. Stafford's coming to town. He's coming home, as some people will say. He's looking to end our season flat out. He's not coming here to kiss babies and shake hands and smile and it'd be nice and friendly. He's coming here for business. He's coming here to end our season. If you're a Detroit Lions fan and your goal is to win a Super Bowl, or if you've ever said the motto, "Give me one before I die," this is the best Detroit Lions team we've had in 30 years. So keep that in mind while Stafford's out there warming up. I'm not going to tell you guys how to feel, who to cheer for. That's up to you. But I'm just saying, if you're a Detroit Lions fan, just keep that in mind. That Stafford, he's not your friend today. He's not your friend during this game. He's coming here to end our season. Let's get into some injury talk real quick. There's some injuries out there that are kind of concerning to me. There's a couple big ones. The big two, Khalif Raymond out, Sam Laporta questionable. Those are the big two for me. James Mitchell's also out. That's a nice blocking tight end that we're going to be down. James Houston, I'm not even going to talk about that. I'm going to do an episode on that later. I think there's something going on. I think there's more behind the scenes than what's going on, because a broken ankle to take 18 weeks to heal smells fishy to me. Something's going on there. But Khalif Raymond, I think that's a big injury. He's listed as out, so I'm not even going to I'll get into Sam Laporta later, but Khalif Raymond has been quietly a solid little receiver for us. And also, I think we're going to be missing him in the punt return game. So I'm kind of looking for Donovan Peoples-Jones to probably take over those responsibilities on the punt return. But Khalif Raymond, that's a hit. That's a hit for the Lions, man. That's not good. I think he's very, very underrated, especially in the punt game. So I think we'll be able to throw DPJ back there and we'll be okay. But those of you who know me know that I'm not a fan of punt return because it makes me it's the most nerve-wracking play in football for me. There's just a lot of variables, a lot of things that can go wrong. But let's get into some key players. When I look at the Rams, I see a lot of similarities to the Detroit Lions. They want to run the ball. They want to open up play action off of the run. This is kind of like a mirror game. Just not elite defenses, really good defenses with some pieces. I do think our offense is better. We'll get into that, though. But when I look at the Rams overall, I see a lot of similarities with the Lions, especially at quarterback. We have two of the most immobile quarterbacks in the NFL. And that could be a good thing, and that could be a bad thing. So my key player for this game, I've never said his name in a game day episode as being a key player. The biggest game wrecker for the Detroit Lions, who can go out there on defense and wreck the game the most? Aiden Hutchinson. Matthew Stafford, like I said, not mobile. He is not considered a mobile quarterback. The stats back this up. When he, being Matthew Stafford, is under pressure, he's one of the worst quarterbacks in the league. If you can get to him, you can force some bad throws. And Aiden Hutchinson has been playing like an absolute junkyard dog the last few weeks. So I'm looking for him to continue that. I'm looking for him to be in Stafford's face all night. Pressure, sacks, hit him every chance you get. Legally, we don't want any 15-yard penalties. But I'm looking for Hutch to get after it today, man, or tomorrow. I think he's going to have a good game. I don't think the Los Angeles Rams O-line is anything to write home to your mother about. I think they're average at best, and I'm not here to throw shade. I'm just being honest. I got to talk about some game stuff. They do some other things that are really well. I'm going to get into, but excuse me. I am looking for Hutch to have a monster game. Pressures equals turnovers. I think if we can live and die by that mantra, if Hutch can get after him, we can get the ball a couple more times, put some points on the board, hopefully put this thing away. One more piece, one more key player on defense, because I think this is Aaron Glenn's defense has played very well the last few weeks. If you want to go all the way back to the Chicago game, they've played very well, 21 points a game compared to 30 the weeks before that. They've made some adjustments. They've played better. We're giving up yards. We're giving up chunk plays. I understand. We're giving up some stuff in the passing game, but we're not giving up a lot of points, and that's what matters. I've said it before. I'll die on that hill. I don't care. Melifonwu, man, I think he could have another big game. If we have to blitz him, if we have to find a way to get some pressure, if Hutch in the front four aren't getting it done, I'm looking for Melly to have another nice game. But I do think that the Detroit Lions will have enough. It's not going to be great. It's going to be spotty, I think. But if that front four on our defense can get some pressure on old Matty Ice, I think we'll be just fine, man. Also, last key player. This is more of a group, bread and butter of the team. We all know what's coming here. Offensive line, mainly the interior line, the guards, centers, Graham Glasgow, Frank Ragnow, Jonah Jackson, those guys. If they can control Aaron Donald, who's an absolute beast, Hall of Famer, one of the best defensive tackles to ever play the game, kind of on the back end of his career, but he might have a little juice in the tank for this playoff push. We can control him, man. I think we're going to be okay if we can establish the run, protect Goff. Not that Aaron Donald wreck the game, man. He's going to make plays. It's inevitable. He's going to make a play or two here and there. But overall, if we can just keep him in check, not let him get 3-4 sacks, that type of Aaron Donald game that we've seen in the past, a couple years ago. But if our O-line can hold up to the test, man, we're going to be good. This team's going to live and die by the offensive line. I'm not breaking any news here. You guys have been watching Lions football all year. I'm not here to question you guys. You know the deal. O-line is what controls this team. If we can just hold our own like we have been for all season, man, leading us to this playoff run, we're going to be okay. I got 4 keys to victory today, guys. 4 keys. Run the ball. Run the ball effectively. We have the best, without a doubt, running back duo in the league with David Montgomery, Jahmyr Gibbs. Best 1 and 2 punch in the league. It's not close. It's not even up for debate. Again, behind one of the best offensive lines, you have one of the best running back duos. If we can run the ball effectively, man, take the ball out of Goff's hands. I'm not saying Goff isn't capable. I'm just saying that this team is kind of built off running the football, kind of like the Rams. They want to establish the run with Kyron Williams. We want to establish the run with our 2 beasts as well. Open up some play action when we have to pass. I think we're going to be running the ball effectively. Like I said, I don't think that the Los Angeles Rams have a scary defense. They have Aaron Donald. I get it. He's a game wrecker, potentially. But I think if we can run the ball, we're going to be okay. Number 2, don't turn the ball over. You cannot give Matthew Stafford extra possessions. So we've talked about similarities. We've talked about the mirror. It's the same for Goff. Everything I said about Hutch wrecking the game for Matthew Stafford, the same goes for Jared Goff. Don't let Aaron Donald get in your face all night. Don't let him force turnovers. Cannot give Matthew Stafford extra possessions. You can't give any team in the NFL extra possessions. I damn sure don't want to give Matthew Stafford extra possessions and more ammunition to come in here and ruin our season. Take care of the ball. You can do that by key to the number 1, just running the ball. Don't leave this in Goff's hands. I'm not saying he's not capable again, but if we could run the ball, that it makes it harder to turn over. It's easier to throw an interception than it is to fumble. Ball security is going to be key. These defensive lines are looking to ruin games. They're probably the key. The trenches, all that, man. Goff, this game's going to come on down to you. I think if you can hold on to the ball and be smart, make good decisions, we're going to be okay. Number 3, sustain drives. I talked about it in the first key, running the ball. Keep Stafford and the offense on the sidelines. They can't score points over there. If we can go on these long 7-8 minute drives and finish with touchdowns, it's going to be huge in this game. Anytime you can keep another team's offense on the sidelines is going to be a key. Keep time of possession. Do not let them touch the ball any more than they need to. That goes with if you're playing Patrick Mahomes or if you're playing the worst quarterback in the league. They can't score points on the sidelines. Let's go on some nice long drives, put some points on the board, touchdowns, not field goals. Let them sit over there, and we'll eventually end up wearing out that defense, man. My last key to this game is get a lead, put these guys away if we have the chance. I could see this game kind of being a dogfight. I don't see it being a blowout one way or another. It could very well come down to who has the ball last. So it's going to be that kind of game. But if we can jump out on them and get like a 17-point lead, it doesn't mean that the Rams are out of it, because we've seen the Lions not play a full game, especially in the third quarter coming out of halftime. all season we've been a little stagnant. This is the game where I want to see it all come together. I want to see a full game. The closest full game we've played all season, in my opinion, was probably that Denver Broncos game. I think if we could put together another game like that, offensively, defensively, we're gonna be just fine. My big concern, listen, guys, there's a reason I didn't touch on it too much in the injuries. What concerns me most about this game? Sam Laporta, his status. Sam Laporta, easily one of the top 2-3 tight ends in the league already as a rookie. He's listed as questionable. So let's live in a world where tomorrow night Sam Laporta is not playing. Someone's going to have to step up. Amon-Ra St. Brown cannot be the Lone Ranger out there in the pass game. I'm not saying he's not capable, but I think if Sean McVay and the Rams defensive coordinators know that we're missing Sam Laporta, they're going to know to key in hard on Amon-Ra St. Brown. So who's going to step up? J-Mo. This is it, man. This is your time to shine if this situation occurs and Sam Laporta doesn't play. J-Mo, you've got to step up. Someone has got to take some pressure off of St. Brown, help out Goff a little bit. I'm looking at Jameson Williams, man. I'm not saying he's going to have like the greatest game ever, but I could see something like 6 catches for 80 yards and a touchdown would be a phenomenal game. Get the ball in his hands. We've done it. At times we've done a very good job of that, but just getting the ball in his hands, letting him make plays. So if Sam Laporta can't go, or if he's even limited, if he's just a goal line, package for this game, I'm looking at J-Mo, man. We drafted you 12th overall for a reason. It's for this game, not for this game alone, but this is the biggest game of your young career. So I'm looking for J-Mo to step up. If Sam Laporta can't go, hopefully Sam's good and he's out there. I know he's been practicing. He's got that big old brace on his knee. I don't know, guys. Don't have exactly a warm and fuzzy about Sam Laporta, but my prediction for the game. Guys, when I do these predictions, I try to put my bias aside. I know I'm sitting here rocking Lions gear, Detroit gear. I'm Detroit through and through. I'm always going to be. I'm going to pick the Lions to win this one because we are capable of winning this game. But you don't win games on paper. You win them on the field. On paper, we dominate the Rams. I truly believe that from depth chart to depth chart. I think the Lions have the advantage, but we got to go out and win. It's going to be a close game. I can see us pulling one off at the end, guys. Hit that like button. Leave a comment down below. Let me know how you're feeling if you're going to be at the game. Leave a comment. If you're new to this channel, subscribe, guys. We'll love to have you as a follower. We'll be back. Hopefully, we're talking about Lions moving on to divisional playoff round here tomorrow night. We'll be back. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Stay safe. Stay warm, guys.